Good evening and welcome to another edition of Friday Night Lights. I'm Jay Pushkar. Mike Fenner was on assignment. A day after avenging its only loss so far this season to Sarah Catholic, the Mercyhurst Prep baseball team was back at UPMC Park this evening taking on Northeast in a Region 4 contest. The Lakers coming up in after a huge performance from Connor Fitzgerald on the mound. Hayden Zaffino would get the start this evening. 2-0 Mercyhurst Prep in the second when Joe Colon hits one to right field and it drops in. Colon going 3 for 3 with 5 runs batted in. More for Mercyhurst Prep. Zaffino smacks one to left field. That brings in Colon as he hustles around third and scores easily. 5-0 Mercyhurst Prep. Same score to the third we go. Caleb Bish drops one into center field. That would score Nathan Lazan for a 6-run lead now for the Lakers. Then it's Connor Fitzgerald hitting one to right. This would bring home Mike Nelligan. Mercyhurst Prep improving to 9-1 with a big victory over Northeast. The final 12-0 in 5 innings. Game 1 at UPMC Park saw Josh Constable's Prep Ramblers taking on Corey. No score in the first. Bases loaded for the Beavers with 2 outs, and they come through with a clutch base hit with both runs coming in to score safely. More from Corey in the first. It's John Albers with the bloop to left field. This somehow drops in between 3 defenders. Nate Lesher comes and scores. It's a 3-0 Corey advantage. On to the second inning now. Bases loaded for the Ramblers, and Patrick Sullivan drives in a run on the RBI sac fly. Cathedral Prep trailing 3-1 at this point. Ramblers would come back all the way and win this one. The final score 8-5. At Girard, Yellow Jackets entertaining Fairview. Tigers leading 3-0 in the 5th and adding to it. Sam DeStefano with the bunt. The throw to first is off the mark. The run scores as DeStefano advances to second base on the play. Tigers up 4-0 at this juncture. Then it's Aiden Rubalata driving one deep, and I mean deep, to the fence in center field. This is going to be good enough for an RBI triple as he's going to motor around the base pads. The run eventually comes in and scores. Fairview leading 5-0. Still in the 5th, Ari Fox in the batter's box bloops an RBI to right field, and Fairview goes on to beat their rivals from Girard, taking this one your final 8-3. Sporting a 19-9 overall record, the Mercyhurst baseball team was back home Friday afternoon for a PSAC doubleheader versus Seton Hill. Joe Spano's Lakers getting a good one in Game 1 against the Griffins. 1-0 Seton Hill in the third. Tommy Pellis with the solo shot to center field. Seton Hill grabbing a 2-0 lead. Still in the third for Seton Hill, it's Isaiah Diendreth just staying fair as he goes to left field. This clears the deck for a 2-run shot. 4-0 Seton Hill. Bottom of the third now. Jack Elliott doubles to right center field. That puts Mercyhurst on the board as Troy Banks slides home safely. 4-1 ball game. Now it's 5-1 in the 4th after another Seton Hill home run. Kazmir Sobazik, I should say, with a 2-run single to right center. That brings in both runs for the Lakers safely. And then eventually, Luke Baranchak would add an RBI sac fly in the 4th as well. Mercyhurst rallies with 3 runs in the bottom of the 7th. They beat Seton Hill 7-6 in Game 1. Seton Hill would get the doubleheader split as they would take Game 2 4-2. Also on the scoreboard, Gannon climbs back to the 500 mark by sweeping IUP with scores of 1-0 and 7-2. The Golden Knights are now 12-12 on the season. Local college softball, Gannon hosting IUP. No score in the second inning. Leah Kaufman singles to left field and scores Olivia Evans. 1-0 Gannon with the advantage. Big 4th inning for the Knights. First, it's Jules Ryan singling down the left field line. 2 runs come across. Sydney Whitaker and Christina DeMattis both scoring. More from Gannon. Nicole Bush grounding out to second, but Ryan comes in and scores, making it 4-0. Then it's Megan Dietrich grounding out to second, but that would score Lindsay Schmidt, making it a 5-0 Knights advantage, and Gannon goes on to win Game 1 8-0 in 5 innings. Gannon also takes Game 2, the count 5-4. At Edinburgh, Fighting Scots hosting Clarion. Golden Eagles trailing 1-0 in the top of the 2nd. Pitcher Rebecca Kelly driving one deep to center field, and this is going to clear the fence for the solo home run, and we're tied up at 1 apiece. Jump to the bottom of the 4th. Edinburgh now leading 3-1, and they keep the offensive pressure going. Nia Adams flares a single to shallow center field. 1 run is already in. Lauren Bush would score on a fielding error on the play. Fighting Scots now leading 5-1. Still in the fourth, now a 6-1 game. Edinburgh's Cheyenne Sugar goes the opposite way for the 2-run shot. Edinburgh rolling 8-1 at that point in the contest, and the Fighting Scots go on to win Game 1 9-1 in 5 innings. As for Game 2, Edinburgh takes that one as well, winning 4-3. Mercyhurst was on the road this afternoon at Seton Hill. The Lakers fall in both contests, losing 4-3 and 4-0. On the high school boys tennis courts, undefeated Fairview home to Cathedral Prep. Action from the #1 singles match. Grayson Millette of the Tigers facing the Ramblers' Tom Pritchard. Opening set and after the serve, Pritchard coming up with a strong forehand winner later on in the set. It's Millette forcing Pritchard into a tough shot that would go into the net. Millette goes on to win the match in straight sets, 6-4 and 6-3. As for the team result, Fairview is now 10-0 on the season. They beat Cathedral Prep 4-1.